So this is it, the Anifi Parrot. I sincerely doubt any other drone in the world could do what this drone did. In February 2021, with about 2 feet of newly fallen snow on the ground, I rushed to a local park in town, situated against the railroad tracks. It was near sunset, and I wanted to get some dramatic photos of our town with the fresh snow on the ground. In my haste to take off, I neglected to set my home base. I repeat, I neglected to set my home point of takeoff. This is known as operator error, and it is not the fault of the drone. As the sun was setting, and as I was losing my light, I quickly launched the drone from its perch on a sheet of cardboard resting on the top layer of snow. I proceeded to fly it to the downtown area, flying parallel to the tracks. In my enthusiasm, I did not notice how low the battery was getting. Just one more video, just one more shot. But when I hit return to home, the drone immediately began descending, somewhere near the railroad tracks, because that's where it thought home was. While in sight, but several hundred yards away, I sprinted as best I could through the park, through 2 feet of new snow, to try to catch the drone as it started coming down quickly. As it was getting dark, with shopkeepers running noisy snow blowers, I now could neither hear nor see the drone as I ran in different directions in a deep panic. And that was it. I lost it. Disgusted with myself, I went home in a very angry mood, vowing to come back when it's light out to find my drone, but I was unsuccessful. That night it slept alone, buried under 2 feet of snow, and for the next 165 days and nights it remained in the same spot, which was either a rooftop or a railroad bed. As winter turned to spring and spring turned to summer, it remained there, right where it had dropped from the sky. I contemplated walking the tracks, but concluded that that exercise was too dangerous and it was not worth my life. Besides, 2 people were recently hit and killed on these very tracks. Flash forward to the end of July. I'm in a local grocery store, the ShopRite in Chatham Township, and I get a phone call from a New Jersey Transit Railroad worker. He found my drone on the tracks and called my number, which I had written on a piece of tape and stuck on the drone. I quickly drove over to meet him. He gave me the drone and I gave him a small reward. At home, I tried to charge the battery with no success, so I swapped in a new battery and I updated the drone. And so here I am attempting to launch a sophisticated flying machine which had just spent 5.5 months under snow, through thawing and freezing, through rain and thunderstorms and hot sun, literally inches away from a passing 10,000-ton train on a daily and nightly schedule. And voila, it flies. A day later, I took it to a private lake to test it again, and it worked like a charm. All of its settings went back to factory levels, but everything else performed as though I had just flown it. I dare any other company to try that experiment.